Today's reading is about BLACKPINK's Rosé and BTS Jungkook. Someone requested a friendship reading between them. So that's what we're going to do today. And if you've seen my friendship readings before, again, these are just my opinions based in reading these cards. So don't take anything too seriously. Enjoy it for what it is. And know it's for entertainment purposes only. And yeah, I'm not affiliated, nor do I know any of these idols personally or their companies or anything like that. I'm just a card reader. So we're just going to see what the cards say. And yeah. If you've seen my friendship readings before, I do a past, present, future spread, and then we kind of expand from there in a bigger reading. So go ahead and pull some cards. Ooh, beautiful. So past, present, and future. Just kind of feeling like a cold sensation over here. Okay. Let's see what we got. So past, the sun, present. This is the Six of Cups, and then future. Justice. Interesting. Past and the sun. It makes me think there was a friendship between them in the past that they both have kind of like fond memories of. Six of Cups in the future is kind of like that nostalgic feeling. So it makes me think they don't see each other very much these days. Maybe in passing, and they'll have like a few words like, hey, remember that one time so-and-so did this thing, and they'll like have a quick giggle, but I don't see them having much time. They're just both far too busy. And I think they're just constantly pulled in two different directions. But they do have fond memories of each other. Like I said, if they didn't have a close friendship, they both have mutual friends that they talk about. Because this kind of, I don't know, it has a very like someone brought them together kind of feeling. And then in the future, there's justice. Like I said, I've done a lot of readings where girl groups are just kind of terrified to have guy group friends because of the repercussions. So I wonder if there's going to be some kind of either performance or time they get to actually like be in public together and kind of get to play it off, you know, like it's no big deal. There's something where it feels like they'll be giving a safe space to like be out somewhere together. But that's in the future. So I don't think we're seeing any of that soon. But again, I'm going to do that reading now for the present and figure out, you know, kind of like where their nostalgia is coming from. But yeah, justice in the future means like kind of like vindication. Like there's something about their friendship or the people that they hang out with where they'll get to be like openly out doing whatever, and it'll be in a way that isn't going to get them hate. I don't know if it'll be based on the person they're hanging out with or a show that they're doing that purposely like brings them together, you know, maybe in a professional setting. I mean, this justice card is really great because it kind of shows someone who looks like they're kind of performing in a way. So yeah, I do think we'll probably see them get to show like who they are kind of in a friendship way in the future, but that's down the road. Right now, I think they're just kind of reliving old memories when they had time. So we're going to do that reading. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards on why Are Jungkook and Rosé nostalgic for their past friendship or their past interactions? Okay. The Chariot. Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Swords and Queen of Swords in reverse. Immediately, it definitely feels like to me that there was an inability to move forward. Again, someone was put in a defensive position. And both of these cards in reverse are kind of in another like attack with money and abundance being the focal point. So I think both of them had to put their career, essentially, you know, what was bringing them abundance into their life, kind of before things that would get them like attacked, plain and simple, like things happening quickly and a lot of people like passing judgment. So I think they got to a point where they knew they'd have to be careful about moving forward with anything. Any kind of friendship or interaction was going to bring them hate, essentially. And I think we've seen that with V and Jenny already. Like the massive amount of hate if any of them show any kind of friendship. But I do personally, and I think I said that when I had my Patreon, I had V and Jenny as a reading on there. And yeah, I do personally think both groups were friends or were friendlier at more occasions at some point in the past. And they do kind of seem like they revolve around each other, but being that they're both so popular, they kind of get mentioned in the same breath all the time. So there's a lot of that. So yeah, I do just think they both had to go into defensive mode. And I think, did I do a BTS and BLACKPINK? I know I did a BTS and Mamamoo one about their friendship, and it was very much the same. Like any girl groups that are friends with BTS, this is what I get. This is what I see. Let's see some more. Queen of Wands. Knight of Coins. King of Swords. Knight, Queen, Queen, Knight, King. So it also shows there's like a lot of people around, probably that they feel responsible to. But again, I feel like there was a friend group. There was like a friend group among the two that maybe not everybody in each group was a part of, but a few of each group were a part of among other people as well. Because Queen of Wands shows this like strong creative support. So I do think both groups or both people in this case like really root for the other person's success. Like they love seeing each other do well. And this is like a lot of like proud mom energy. But again, yeah, I think they can't outwardly show it because Knight of Swords, or I'm sorry, Knight of Coins talks about a slow going to a point you're looking at off in the distance, like something you want to claim, but you're on your way to it and you haven't gotten there yet. It's like you're in the process. And then King of Swords also talks about unable to kind of say what you want. So the only way they can kind of show it or show their when you're rooting for someone, kind of like their admiring of each other or their appreciation of each other is kind of in the more creative way. So there may be ways that they communicate online that are, you know, in code, you know, but I think they have ways of showing support for each other that just are not blatantly saying it. Or like I said, they're not publicly saying it, but they're actively supporting each other creatively. Ooh. It's a few more than I was planning for, but I'll take them. Let's see, 7 of Swords in reverse. And 6 of Swords in reverse. This also feels like even in their friend group, well, I mean, I guess what happened to Jenny and V, someone actively betrayed their confidence, and that's a concern because this is someone kind of betraying someone's trust and having in the group having to move on, or the two of them having to move on from this betrayal of trust. So it's like if they were careful before, they're like extra careful about not being seen together or interacting right now. Ace of Coins and a Page of Wands in reverse. But when I tell you, so many people are trying to pay money to have BTS and BLACKPINK or members like this work together, do something together. But the Page of Wands tells me that that's not what either of them really see themselves doing. At least not right now. I think in the future there's going to be some kind of thing. But it may not be in a creative way. Again, it may just be something where they both get put finally like on the same show. You know, if BTS does any variety or something, it could be something like that. And the Two of Pentacles upright. So this actually sounds like there's opportunities, but they're not actively interested unless it's like of benefit to both parties. And I think they're not getting offers like that yet. And it could be because both of them see themselves as kind of on the same level. And I think they see each other on the same level. So they don't ever want to be in something where one of them has to take a backseat to the other. You know, so there could be something like that. Like it needs, if they're going to get an offer to work together, it has to be completely balanced and respectful to both parties. And I guess that's harder than it sounds. And I just see these two people having like amazing respect for each other and very, very protective of like not only their own personal peace, but the respect that the other person's going to get. And I think with recent happenings, like they're even more scared of showing a friendship in a non-professional setting. So they're going to wait for the right time to like have that out there. But I think that's all they're ever going to give is something like there's going to be a professional reason why they get to show that they have a friendship, but they'll never show it privately. I don't think if there is anything, it is heavily guarded, but I just see mutual respect. I see both of them cheering on each other's success. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, this just shows like there's no confident like structure that they see themselves like fitting in. There's just no like balance for it right now. Yeah, that's what I have for Jungkook and Rosé's excuse me, Rosé's friendship. Like I said, I see an intense amount of respect for each other and wishing to see the other person succeed, but I just see them heavily worried about the consequence of what happens if they're out together in any kind of way. So I see them like kind of just actively trying to stay physically separated. So yeah, that's what I see. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. And I got, you know, another friendship reading between two very popular idols coming up next week. So I hope you stick around for that. Make sure you subscribe, do all the YouTubey things. If you want to get a K-pop reading of your own, you can donate to my Ko-fi page and I will take requests there. If you want a private reading where I do this kind of reading for you, about you and your personal life, you can check out my Etsy shop. All the information is in the link tree in the description to this video. And yeah, I hope I see you guys again soon. Have a great day. I love you. Bye.